Okay, then there. Oh, okay, there. Bro, why does one upload? Hey, first the Lakers don't even make the playoffs, and then I can't even upload my YouTube videos, bro. I quit YouTube. Why is someone calling me now? Hello?
May I ask who's speaking?
You call me. Who is this?
Oh, yeah, right. Well, this is the NBA playoffs, and I was calling to discuss some business with a YouTuber named RJ Powell.
Look, man, I don't know what kind of scam you trying to pull with me, but you better hang up in the next 5 seconds before you catch these hands.
Okay. Listen, RJ. We are in desperate need of your help during this year's NBA playoffs.
Playoffs? Man, the Lakers didn't even make the playoffs this year. Why should I even bother making videos on the NBA playoffs this year, man?
Look, RJ, you're one of the top basketball YouTubers out there right now, and if you don't cover the NBA playoffs, there will be no playoffs, man.
Hey, I really appreciate what you're saying to me right now, but I think the playoffs will be the same with or without me this year. So good.
Wait. We can negotiate a deal, RJ. We can negotiate a deal.
Okay. I'm listening.
We can make sort of like an NBA contract for you, except it only lasts to the playoffs.
So what would I get in return?
Whatever you want, please, RJ. We need you for the playoffs this year.
Whoa. You said anything?
Anything.
Okay. If that's the case, can you promise me that next year, LeBron and the Lakers will have a guaranteed spot in the NBA playoffs, specifically a top 3 seed in the Western Conference playoffs?
I can make that happen.
Can you also promise me that at least one All-Star will join forces with LeBron for next year?
That can be done too.
Okay, one more thing. Can you promise me that the Lakers will win the NBA Finals next year?
Consider it done.
Yes! Oh, okay. We got ourselves a deal.
I guess we do, but only under one condition.
Condition? Man, what's the condition?
If you don't uphold this contract, the Lakers are at risk of not making the playoffs for next year and possibly many years after that. And so, will you still go through with this process, RJ Powell?
Okay. I'll do it.
Great. I'm just gonna need you to sign that contract that is lying right beside you on your desk right now.
Man, what contract are you talking about? Okay, it's signed. What do I do now?
Good. Now get to work on those videos right away. And remember, if you violate your contract, the Lakers organization will never be.
Hold up, what do you mean never be? Hello? Guess that mean I gotta get to work, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the time of the year we all been waiting for. This is where little boys become grown men. This is where champions are made. This is the NBA playoff, baby! The 2019 NBA playoff! Let's get it poppin' like fireworks, baby! This is your 2019 NBA playoffs. What's up, y'all? It's your boy RJ Powell. We are back, baby, with another video, and it is playoff time. Tomorrow night, it all goes down. The 2019 NBA playoffs is going to be an interesting one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, y'all got me hyped, and not one game has ever been played yet. This is the 2019 NBA playoff preview edition with your boy RJ Powell. We're gonna make all the predictions and more on my 2019 NBA playoff bracket. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna take the ship this year? Man, let's get it poppin', baby. Let's get it poppin'. If you're new to the channel, man, watch the video first and then like, comment, and subscribe, baby. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get to our predictions now, because it is the NBA. First of all, we got the Western Conference. Let's just read the seedings real quick for each conference. Okay, so number 1 seed, obviously the Golden State Warriors, and the number 2 seed is the Denver Nuggets. The number 3 seed is the Portland Trail Blazers. The number 4 seed is the Houston Rockets. Number 5 seed, Utah Jazz. Number 6 seed, Oklahoma City Thunder. Number 7 is the Spurs. And then number 8 is the Clippers. And then on the Eastern Conference, we got number 1, the Milwaukee Bucks. And then number 2 is the Toronto Raptors. Number 3 is the Philadelphia 76ers. The number 4 seed is the Boston Celtics. Number 5, Indiana Pacers. 6 is the Brooklyn Nets. 7 is the Orlando Magic. And number 8 seed is the Detroit Pistons. Man, sorry D-Wade and the Miami Heat. I wish they would have been in the playoffs. But let's get it started right now. Let's start off with the first game in the Western Conference. The number 1 seed versus number 8 seed. The Warriors versus the Clippers. I'm not going to lie to y'all, bro. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's going to be a sweep. Maybe the Clippers pull off one game. Maybe the first game. And then the Warriors put on their big boy pants and start just blowing them out. But I think it's going to be a sweep. I'm taking the Warriors in 4 games. Easy game. Easy money. Let's get it poppin'. Okay? Houston Rockets versus the Utah Jazz. Kind of an interesting series, but we know Houston is taking it in 5 games. The Rockets are going to win 4-1 in that series, so they move on to the second round. Portland Trail Blazers, Oklahoma City Thunder, Trail Blazers, Thunder. This is probably the most interesting series in the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. I'm taking the Thunder in 6 games. It's going to be an interesting one. Don't be surprised if it goes to 7 games. San Antonio Spurs versus the Denver Nuggets. Now, the San Antonio Spurs, they're a sneaky team because they're always a good, well put together team by the great coach Greg Popovich. But the Denver Nuggets talent kind of overshadows their, fundamental style of playing. And so I'm taking the Denver Nuggets. I'm taking them in 6 games. It's going to be a close one, I think, but I'm taking the Nuggets in 6 games. Let's move on to the Eastern Conference, round 1. Milwaukee Bucks, Detroit Pistons. I'm sorry, Pistons. That's a sweep. I'm sorry, Blake Griffin and the Pistons, but that's a sweep. Milwaukee Bucks are overpowered. Eric Bledsoe, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez. You have so many players, so many weapons. Giannis, MVP candidate. What more can I say right there? Boston Celtics versus the Indiana Pacers. Now, this is gonna be a good matchup between these two teams. They had a good looking series during the season. I'm taking the Celtics in 6 games. Definitely going to be a close one. I think it would have been more close if Victor Oladipo would have been in there for the Pacers. But shout out to Victor Oladipo, man. Hopes he gets all better. Next game, Philadelphia 76ers versus the Brooklyn Nets. This is going to be an interesting one because Joel Embiid, they're saying he's not as healthy. He's not 100%. So the Nets may sneak maybe 3 games in. It might go to 7 games, y'all, but I'm taking the 76ers in 6 games. I think the 76ers will win 4-2. They got Ben Simmons, Jimmy Buckets, Tobias Harris. What more can I say about that? But shout out to D'Lo. D'Lo has been known to carry the Nets in some games. So we'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens in that series. And then we finally got the Raptors and the Magic. I'm giving them a sweep. Maybe the Magic sneak in 1 game, but the Raptors. I'm taking the Raptors. I'm taking the Raptors in a sweep. Let's move on to the Western Conference. The Golden State Warriors versus the Houston Rockets in the second round. Ooh, man. I really wanted this in the Western Conference, bro, when it all counted, man. It's so hard because I don't think anybody wants the Warriors to win, actually. I don't think anybody wants the Warriors to win. I'm sorry, Warriors fans, if y'all don't like people not liking the Warriors, well, you could blame Kevin Durant for that. But I'm taking the Warriors in 7 games. It's gonna come down to a 7-game series. It's gonna be a close one, especially if the Rockets keep hitting their threes and James Harden plays as he did all season. And if Chris Paul stays healthy, it's going to be scary. It's going to be scary. Hopefully the Rockets can pull it off, but I'm not betting against the Warriors. The Warriors are going to take it in 7 games. Moving on to the second round, the Thunder and the Denver Nuggets. It's going to be a close series here, but I think Paul George and Russell Westbrook will come up big in the second round. So I'm taking the Thunder. I'm taking the Thunder in 6 games. I'm taking the Thunder in 6 games, 4-2. And so we move on to the Eastern Conference where we have the Bucks and the Celtics. Oh, this kind of a tough call right here. The Bucks been playing well all year long. Giannis having an amazing MVP season. But the Celtics in the playoffs, Kyrie Irving comes up clutch every time. And the weapons they have around their team, I just don't know. But I'm taking the Bucks in 7 games. I think it will come down to a 7-game series simply because Boston Celtics, they have that playoff experience. They have one of the best closers in the game in Kyrie Irving. And the Bucks, we have yet to see what they could do in the playoffs. And so, man, I'm taking it to a 7-game series. It's definitely going to be close. The Bucks taking it in 7 games. Okay, moving on to the second round. We have the 76ers versus the Toronto Raptors. This is a good matchup right here. I like this matchup, but I'm taking the Raptors in 6 games. I think the Raptors have a lot of lethal weapons. Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry, and then the most improved player, Pascal Siakam. Yeah, the Raptors are a tough team, but don't sleep on the 76ers because they have a lot of great weapons as well. Now we move on to the Western Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a head-to-head matchup between Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, the 2 former teammates in the Western Conference Finals, man. Also against the MVP candidate, Paul George. Man, I think it's going to be a close series. I really think it's going to be a close series, and the Thunder are going to be a tough matchup for the Warriors simply because they're long, they're active on defense, they can spread the floor. I'm taking the Warriors in 7 games. 7 games. I think the Warriors are going to go to have 2 series with 7 games. That's my hot take. I think the Rockets series, they're going to have 7 games, and then the Thunder series, they're going to have 7 games. So the Warriors are definitely going to have a tough time in the playoffs. Not for the Warriors fans that make them, I'm not saying, they're going to lose or anything. I'm just saying they're going to have a tough time. Jeez, they're going to have a tough time. But moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals, we have the Bucks and we have the Toronto Raptors. Now this is a tough one, y'all. This is a tough one simply because we have yet to see what the Bucks could do in the playoffs. We've seen what the Raptors could do with the damage they have. Oh man, Kawhi Leonard, he comes up big every single time. Kyle Lowry, he's seasoned. The Raptors are seasoned in the playoffs, and they come so close every year when they hit that Eastern Conference Finals, but they always lose to LeBron. I think this is their year. I think this is their year to actually go to the finals and meet with the Golden State Warriors head to head. I'm taking the Raptors. I'm taking the Raptors in 7 games against the Bucks. I'm sorry, Giannis. It's simply because I've yet to see what y'all could do in the playoffs. I've yet to see. Plus, the year you're having, you may go to the finals, but I just can't call it right now. So I'm taking the Raptors in close 7 games with the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, we have the NBA Finals right now. Golden State Warriors versus the Toronto Raptors. Now, if you know your history, you know that the Spurs and the Golden State Warriors, they met up in the Western Conference Finals. I want to say a couple years back, and that's when Kawhi Leonard went down. The Spurs were up by like 30 or something on the Warriors at Oracle Arena, and then Zaza Pachulia did that dirty play to knock Kawhi Leonard, to injure Kawhi Leonard, and the Warriors end up winning and going to the final.
Call on the big screen, and Leonard gingerly getting up. Again, that's what they call all the time when you get your feet into the landing space of the shooter. That ankle taking a...
Now, Kawhi Leonard, he has his eyes on the Warriors. So he's seeking revenge. But I don't think that revenge is enough for the Warriors this year. Unfortunately, I wish it was. I hope he does. But I'm taking the Warriors. I'm taking the Warriors in 7 games. I'm maybe 6. I give them 6. I'm taking the Warriors in. It's a tough one because the Raptors are such a lethal team, and I don't think I've seen them play the Warriors as much this year. But the Warriors, when they're on fire, they're on fire. So I'm taking them in 6 games against the Raptors. It's definitely gonna be a close one. Wouldn't be surprised if it goes to 7 games. So overall, I have the Golden State Warriors winning it. Oh man! Comment down below your playoff predictions, man. What did you do in your playoff bracket? Who's gonna win it all? Tell me the matchups you want to see head to head in the Eastern Conference, Western Conference Finals, second round of both conferences. Man, NBA playoffs, they start tomorrow, baby. Let's get it. Let's go. It's your boy RJ Powell. We'll see you in the playoffs.